Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Journey TV. We're your hosts. I'm Thomas Knights Templar.
I'm Mary Silvernail. Thank you for tuning in.
Introduce our guest.
And this is Joann Reinhardt, a wonderful Reiki master and also crystal bowl player, right? Okay.
Player.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's correct.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Accompanist.
And Ken Reinhardt is her husband and assists her. Yeah.
And the biggest fan.
Biggest fan, yes,
right.
you are. I'm a big fan of Joann's too. Big
I
fan.
love-
You have something
I love these
beautiful
things.
happening.
I love these things.
I know
that.
you do.
I love these
I
things.
know you do. You know, we're having a very special show tonight because Joann is going to be playing the crystal bowls and instilling also her Reiki energy in them. So it's very healing, very, very healing.
Okay.
Yep. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Why don't you tell us about it, what you're going to be doing?
Yes, well, there's a meditation, and sometimes I combine Reiki, and sometimes I play just the bowls. But the bowls will definitely rebalance your energy if that's what you need. Actually, you'll get whatever you need, and that could be different for each one of us. And so you will be in a very relaxed state, and
It's calming.
you'll experience whatever you need.
Very calming, very
Yes,
soothing.
peaceful.
What about you, Ken?
I'm very fortunate because Joann is a Reiki master, as Mary mentioned, but she also does meditations. She also plays the crystal bowls. So it actually helps me quite a bit.
It does, health-wise. It's got
Oh,
to.
absolutely.
I have some issues with my back, and it just gives me an opportunity to kind of sort of step out for a little while.
Absolutely.
And it relaxes me, and it helps me to heal quite a bit.
I was telling you, I had one of the shows recorded that every now and then I'll put it on, or I'll go onto YouTube and find a bowl lady, you know.
A bowl lady? He didn't mean it, Joann.
A lady who plays the bowl.
Or man.
There you go.
Okay, or man.
I haven't
right?
seen, I haven't seen that.
There are
I know there
probably
are,
fewer.
but I haven't seen
Yeah.
every one I see.
think I've
There's
seen
always a
one or
lady who
two.
does it. All right. The bowl's individual. I know there's different sizes, different sounds. As far as like medically, is there a certain like frequency for that helps like his back, or my neck, or my knees? We both got the knees. All right.
Uh-huh.
And
Well-
make sure you hit that one time, because my knees are killing me.
Okay, great question. The bowls are tuned, each bowl is tuned to a different note. They generally correspond with the chakras, the energy centers in the body, but you can actually, and you're right, that different sizes have different sounds. Is it the larger the bowl, the deeper the sound, the smaller the bowl, the higher frequency? But those frequencies will affect you wherever you need in the body. I could play that very large bowl, which corresponds usually to the root chakra, and you could feel it in your knees, and Ken could feel it in his shoulder, and Mary could have an
Well, it
emotional.
goes where it's needed.
Exactly, and it doesn't matter what note it is. Whatever note it is, and I play them usually two at a time, try to harmonize them a little bit. It's just according to the
Yeah, we
energy
get a
in the
couple of them
room.
going. I love that, man. Oh.
Oh, where do you hear her? She's great. So, Joann, yeah, because what you're saying there, that's so true, because even Reiki, as you know, when you're doing a healing, you might be working on someone's solar plexus, and really they need some grounding, all right? And it'll go exactly where it needs to go.
It's necessary.
Actually, you could do a Reiki session just holding someone's
Right.
head. That's what William Lee Rand, he's my Reiki master, and through the lineage down to Joann. And I've had sessions with him, and that's what he does. Because the energy goes exactly where it needs to go. You don't have to really place the hands everywhere. People really like that, okay, to do the full session.
Yes.
But could you give us a little more about your background? Because Joann has a very interesting background.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Scientifically, I'm a research psychologist, and I studied really healing with different types of chronic impairments for older adults, and over my entire research career. And then I got into a little bit into palliative care, studying palliative care and comfort care because I worked in a long-term care setting. And I always enjoyed the research, but when I first started practicing Reiki in 2012, that was it. I was hooked because it was hands-on. And once you have an experience, it's completely different from book learning. And so I knew I was helping people because I saw it with my own eyes. So I just did the whole progression, Reiki 1, Reiki 2, 3, master level, and I had the joy of doing that with you, Mary, and I love Holy Fire Reiki, and it's really life-changing.
Yes.
And that's where I learned the meditation that I would do. It's for people who have never experienced Reiki. We learn to do this meditation, and after the brief talking part, the recipients in the room get distance Reiki. And we play music during that part. But at the same time, around 2012, I came to love the crystal bowls, and I bought my first set, which were ultralight. These are classic bowls, a little heavier. So I had the ultralight bowls, and I would play them sometime as a sound bath in the settings that I volunteered in. And then I thought, why don't I put these two together? So instead of playing music, I played the bowls. And it just took it to another whole level because you had the Reiki healing and the crystal bowl healing. But the person gets whatever they need. It's not like even if you said, oh, my knee hurts or my back hurts or my this hurts. And I don't really want people to tell me what hurts because I'm not fixing it.
Did you notice that? The minute you said my knee hurts, she turned around and looked at me.
He's hoping and
Everybody's got a
praying.
bad knee when you
He's
get to a
hoping and
certain age.
praying that the bowls are going to heal his
You
knee.
never know. You never know. I've seen it. I've seen a
Well, they're not
lot.
going to make me any taller or bring my hair back.
Oh, stop.
If it does
Whatever
that,
you
If
need.
it does that, I'll buy you that bowl.
For your highest good, whatever you need for your highest good.
They're
So that's what
expensive.
I've been doing. Oh, and then
I
also
know.
did Reiki with animals because animals
Yeah.
love it. So I did that with dogs and
She
horses.
sent it to
and
my dog who was
Oh,
the other
yeah.
day. It was a little scary what happened to him.
Animals
I
love it.
came home, I was rushing to what I had to do. I came home, and he's running around. He jumps up on the fireplace, lays down on the thing, and he chooses. He's got separation anxiety, so he bites into a pillow, and he just stays like that. But he was fine. I said, "Oh, thank God." And
You kept telling me his leg. I kept feeling that it was more around
in the
his
hips,
hip.
in the hips. I was massaging. I had ice packs on him. I didn't know what was wrong with him.
Yeah.
You know?
And so sent some Reiki to him.
Yeah, it's-
Sweetheart. You saw a picture on
Oh,
his
adorable.
phone, isn't
I
he?
love dogs.
Those big brown eyes. Oh, my God.
So Ken, now that you have a doctor in the house, in kind of a way, in a medicinal way, you know, that's really good stuff. How relaxing is it, after you had like a tedious day, or you went out on the golf course and you stunk it up, you shot a 96 for the first hole, this is what I'm saying. How does that affect you?
It's extremely relaxing. As a matter of fact, every once in a while, Joann will just start playing the bowls. She has a Reiki room on the top floor of our house.
Okay.
And I'll hear that downstairs, and I go flying up the stairs because it's just, I know it's just going to help me out. I'm working at a golf course right now. I'm retired.
All right.
But when I was golfing, having that 90 on the front nine was very easy for me. So I was getting more used to that than getting good scores. So, but I just find it extremely relaxing. She just absolutely loves it.
I would love that myself.
I always ask her, when she's doing a session at some of the local libraries, that sort of thing. I always ask her, why do you do this? So maybe you can answer that for them.
Joann,
It makes me happy.
and why does it make you happy?
Well, so here's the other really cool thing about playing the bowls, which, by the way, anyone can do, just like anyone can learn Reiki, and I highly suggest it because you can work on yourself and your loved ones and your pets and
and your plants even.
Oh yeah, the plants. Oh yeah, I've been working on a fig tree. And is because it's, what else is there where it's good for the person you're working on, for their highest good? They heal themselves, right? So they'll have the energy, but then they heal themselves. But it also is good for the practitioner. So when,
Whatever you give, you receive.
yeah, oh, yeah.
So it's give and take, it's the law of return. Whatever you give, you receive. You know, you bless somebody,
amazing.
you'll be blessed. You hate somebody, you'll be hated. You know,
Wouldn't do that.
Well, I'm just going the opposite end of the coin
Right.
there. You know, Mary's giving me that look again. And we're not even married, and she's giving me that look. I've had that look before, 44 years of it.
Oh, stop. Oh, don't
Okay.
be silly.
But we're only, what, 12
Don't-
years?
12,
12 years, okay. 12 years. We're brand new. We're brand new.
12 years.
The,
Oh, my God.
you hold sessions at home, or you have a place you go, or?
Well, I do, let's see, I could do classes or Reiki treatments at my house. We have a beautiful, very large sunroom that has a lot of plants and overlooks our beautiful backyard with many trees and things. But I decided when I had more time, I didn't go back in the city to commute anymore, that I wanted to do more, and I wanted to give back to the community, and I
Okay.
wanted to serve groups. So I thought, library, YMCA.
Yeah.
And I started, and the libraries, I mean, I've been in 4 different libraries in the area, and now I'm doing it regularly. And they had to give me a bigger room, they had to give me a
More
microphone.
people come, that's why.
Yeah, people love it, so
You have
it's
about, what,
great.
90 people?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I do lots of angel talks at the libraries, and I've been doing that for many, many years, and astrology, So, yeah, I love doing the libraries because people really enjoy it. And, you're not doing it for the money.
No.
You're doing it because you just want to enlighten people and, help them. And they just love it. Yeah, don't they?
They have such
just love
amazing,
it.
experiences, and
Yeah.
they come up
And they
after, and
appreciate
yeah, oh,
it.
yeah, and I
And
think
it's
it helps
definitely-
open them up. Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, and when you were talking about all the different bowls before, each one has a different frequency because it is associated with a particular chakra, and a particular chakra heals a certain part of the body, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure the green one that you have there is the heart chakra, and that is very healing to the heart, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah, that
that's
is.
the color of the heart.
That's the note F. But it is the case that I could be playing that bowl and someone could have an experience that's very different from that area. Because
Exactly.
it just depends on the person.
It's going to go where it's
Exactly.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for the $64,000 question.
Uh-oh.
Ken,
Yes.
have you ever tried that? Doing it yourself?
I did try it
That
one
was throwing
time.
pasta for a minute.
I did try it one time in the studio down in the, I guess that was Bradley Beach area.
Yeah.
And there was a woman that had just dozens and dozens of bowls, and she said, "Sit down and try it." And I did. I enjoyed it, but I get much more pleasure from it and much more healing when Joann does it. It's just that much better for me.
That's because she's your wife. You use that stick and pop you in the head if you don't like
If I'm
it.
not enjoying it, right?
She's really good at what she does. You'll
Yes.
see.
I know
It's
she.
like you're a
You
natural.
don't know how much I'm waiting for that.
He can't wait.
The bowls play themselves.
We've been talking about it for a couple of months here.
Okay.
His knees are waiting.
Yeah. And maybe you're
It's just a few things.
And it's funny, the one thing that I find with, it's our journey, but Joann with her Reiki and the bowls and the meditation is actually helping my spirituality.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Of
that's,
course. Anything that brings you to the higher plane, the higher vibration, is going to lift who you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
She's certainly ahead of me in this journey, but I'm getting
I
there.
will tell you one thing that's good, being that Mary had been, an instructor. Mary teaches Reiki the right way. All right. Mary also teaches purity before you release your energy on anyone else. Okay, she teaches you how to do that. And I recommend you, if you go to some of these soothsayers that don't teach you how to clear, find somebody who does.
Remember the dry band.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so find someone who does.
Yeah.
You don't want to transfer negative energy to anybody. You don't want to give your baggage unless you're clear to clear others.
Yeah, but the Reiki practitioner or healer, the Reiki master, when you're doing a Reiki session, it is not your energy. It's God's energy.
understand
that's coming
that, but
in
remember-
and out. However, we do learn, I make sure and teach this right away, Reiki 1.
Listen, you wouldn't want a
Clear.
surgeon, yeah.
Off
That's
you.
it. You wouldn't
Okay?
want a surgeon to come in the operating room, and his hands are dirty, and he doesn't have gloves
Right.
on, and he's gonna touch you.
But thank
Okay.
you for saying that, Tommy, about,
Well, it's the truth.
The way I
You know,
teach,
I
thank
know
you.
some people that are Reiki masters and things like that, and they all know how to clear, because they were taught the right way.
so when did you graduate from the Reiki class? Also, you said my son Daniel was in
Yeah,
that class.
that was 2015. That was-
2015.
And I
was
really
8
felt the
years ago.
difference of Holy Fire.
Oh, Holy
because,
Fire,
you know,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Now, before you start your demonstration there,
Yeah.
Mary, why don't you clue us in on what's going on with this full moon?
Oh, yeah, thank you, Tommy, thank you.
It was
So-
kind of a rough segue, but I had to,
fit it in.
You got there.
I got it in there.
So on Monday, and this show is being filmed on Friday, the 16th, August
Yes,
16th.
16th.
And on August 19th, we're having a super full moon. It's the Aquarius full moon. So what's important about this full moon is patience, tolerance, and understanding is needed at this time, especially in relationships. Okay? Even if you think you know better, it may not be better for the other person's individual soul's journey. And we all are on different levels of that soul's journey, just like what Ken was talking about
Yeah.
before, that he's at a different level on his soul's journey than Joann, Tommy and I. We're all different, anyone in the audience. So, but common ground may exist, even if it's not obvious at first. The moon is in opposition, though, to the sun and Mercury, and it's making a T-square with the planet Uranus. So anyone who follows astrology can understand this is a little bit tough, this particular aspect, and it can create a sudden change in thinking. When planets are in fixed signs, it can mean a risk of an entrenched position, seeing it from only one point of view. And that's pretty important right now for the world, for everyone to be able to look at another's point of view. Very important. We all seem kind of stuck right now with only thinking about our particular point of view and not opening ourselves up to the other side. Allow further discussions which can create healing, understanding, and the meeting of minds. Very pertinent with what's going on right now in the world. Now, I just wanted to say, and I know Tommy isn't going to like it that I say it,
No,
but...
he's not going to
Well,
like
I
it.
have to say it, though, okay? Mercury is retrograde, okay? It has been since August 4th through the 27th. Then it goes direct, but Mercury will be retrograde in Virgo until August 14th, so that has already passed. So then it'll
they
move
dodged the
into
bullet?
Leo. So now it's in Leo, yeah. So, it's really hard for Virgos and Geminis because they're ruled, and Virgo rising and Gemini rising. You're a Gemini, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah,
thought you pointed
is
to
that
me.
okay that I said it?
Sure.
Okay.
So this is
I
your
hope so.
fault.
It's
It's
too
all my
late.
fault, yes.
It's too late. But yeah, you should really pay very close attention to whenever Mercury is retrograde because that is your ruling planet. Yeah. So anyway, so it's just a time to be cautious of any misunderstandings, especially in romantic relationships. But let's see. Saturn, I wanted to mention, because we have 4 planets retrograde right now. Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto continue to be retrograde throughout August. But the 27th, Mercury will go direct. That's all I had to say about that. But this is a super full moon. It's going to be very close to the Earth.
Now,
So,
question for you.
yes.
We're in the Lionsgate energy right now.
Oh, yes. We actually, we still are.
We're going to be
Tail end
until
of it,
September.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm choking. Something's getting me. Good.
Here, you want a cough drop?
Little cough drop.
I keep cough drops by me from now on.
Okay, well, I'm choking to
No,
death here.
come on, what did you say? What What did you want to say?
That energy being fueled by Mercury retrograde?
Of course, all the planets. But, look, this Lionsgate has been such a tremendous, beautiful energy, a portal of this amazing energy that opened the heavens. Hey, you and I recently were talking about that and talking about how the angels, that beautiful opening, then you get even much more angelic healing coming down.
Well, the best part
heavens
about
are
that,
open.
the best part about it is that energy that comes in will be whatever you focus your energy on. If you're going to put out a negative vibe, it's going to turbocharge it.
That's right.
I can't talk with this thing in my mouth.
It's okay.
Let me stick it in the back.
Okay.
Anyway, and if you put out good vibes and good things, then you'll receive that energy as good. I used to a lot of times forget that aspect of it and just, let myself fall into where it shouldn't be going. And then thank God I can realize it and get out of it.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes, actually, you pull me back from that, Tommy.
That's right.
Because, it's easy for anybody, right?
Absolutely.
Even though, as metaphysically learned that we are, and we realize that, we shouldn't allow ourselves to think in a certain way because that'll just bring more negative.
That's right.
It's very difficult as humans, though. It's very difficult. But yeah, everything is so intensified. And now with this super full moon in Aquarius, I mean, that's a big, 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 big deal.
And me with all those Virgos in my life, right?
You got a lot of Virgos
Oh,
in your
boy.
life, Tommy. He does. He has a lot of Virgos.
It's like every time I
Now
meet
you
somebody, they have the
understand.
same name, and they're all Virgos.
But they get affected by Mercury, especially when Mercury is retrograde. It's difficult to be a Virgo or a Gemini when Mercury is retrograde. Although that doesn't mean that all bad things happen when Mercury is retrograde. It's just a time of, it's a preparatory period, just time to get all your ducks in a row. That's really what it is. But, understand you're going to have miscommunications.
Time to
and
drop
things like
35
that.
sandwiches on the floor. It's everything.
Here we go again. Okay, what about the $100 worth of cupcakes that I brought?
That was your fault. You
Okay,
put them in
no.
my hands. I dropped the thing first.
Boom! $100 worth.
You think she would learn?
cupcakes.
The sandwiches hit the ground
Cupcakes.
first.
That's why he doesn't like to talk about Mercury retrograde. But
I
anyway,
threatened everybody on the show that night. I said, I will kill the first one of you to open your mouth with that. They all,
Joann needs 20 minutes to do her.
all right, then let's go.
Okay.
You're on my show.
Okay, so before I sit over there, and if you can't hear me, I'll just say, so what you want to do is, our bodies are mostly made of water, so we emit a vibration and the bowls emit a vibration, so you may feel it, actually feel it move through your body, and you want to, that's what creates the healing and the balancing energy. So you don't want to have any body parts cross, like your ankles or your knees or your arms, so you want to have a flow. And you want to think of an intention, because when you have an intention in your mind, it could be whatever you need for your highest good, or maybe there's something specific that you want. Put it in the energy of the bowls, and it just vibrates it out to the universe. So it's very powerful. Okay, so you want to just close your eyes if you're comfortable and breathe. Breathing is really important, as we know. And here we go.
This is going to be great. This is just going to be great. I love
Alrighty.
it. Do you need me to move the chair more, Christine, over?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got about 20 minutes is okay?
Sure. We got that.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's just close our eyes for a moment, if that's comfortable. And just, let's take a moment to feel if you're holding any tension in the body. Start with your feet. Feel them grounded to the earth. And relax your feet, your ankles. Relax your thighs and your knees. Just release any tension you might be holding. Relax your hips. It's a place where we hold a lot of tension. Your lower abdomen, your lower back. Move that relaxation up all the way up to your shoulders, And now let that spill over your shoulders and down your arms, past your elbows, into your hands. Maybe squeeze and release your fingers into a fist. And then bring your focus back to your neck. Relax your neck. And then relax your head. Bring that into your skull, the back of your head, your ears. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth. And focus on the crown for a moment, the top of your head, and feel that being connected to the heavens. Relaxing the crown and feeling totally connected to both the heaven and the earth below. And just breathe. can begin to bring your energy back into the room, back into the body. Whenever you're ready, you can stretch in any way that feels comfortable. Take a deep breath. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in each one of you. Thank you.
Well, that was quite the interesting thing. I tell you, not only was it resonating, but I could hear my pulse. I could hear my pulse in my ears, and that was weird. That doesn't happen unless I exert myself or doing something like that. I was hearing that, saying, "This is good."
It was
You know?
beautiful.
It was. I was so
It was
relaxed.
beautiful. Thank you so much, Joann.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank
Absolutely
you.
my
I felt like
pleasure.
Jello in this
Oh,
chair.
my goodness,
I
yeah.
thought you were sleeping.
No, but I felt it literally was swirling
Yeah.
around my head, literally.
Many years. I was getting it here. I was getting it
off.
down below.
Wherever you need, whatever
I
you
was
need.
hearing it, I was hearing it resonate so much. Like, see, I'm talking to you now. I don't hear the pulsing at all. The blood, the heartbeat. It was like boom, 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 boom. I said, well,
It was beautiful.
it sure was.
Thank you, thank you.
Talk about no time, no space, right?
I was
Yeah.
just-
That's where it brings you.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say, about 20 minutes went by, and I don't know where it went.
It's true. Yeah, really.
That was 20 minutes. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
For
look
all
at
you
the clock.
insomniacs out there, just listen to this.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it is good for sleep, that's true.
Absolutely. That's why I listen to that. When I pop in the earbuds when I can't. And
That was beautiful.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
I had that-
Very healing.
they had the balls on. It was 8 hours of it.
Wow.
And when I woke up in the morning,
You had it on
You
for
were
8
well
hours.
balanced.
it was
Gosh, I
going.
was shocked. Where was it in alignment?
And then my wife says to me, goes, I can hear that. So I said, and it didn't put you to sleep?
Oh. Balanced, very sharp too.
It's great.
Yeah,
I found my
so-
ears tingling, my earlobes, and just at first a lot of like purple flowing by. Towards the end, maybe the last 2 or 3 minutes, yellow. It changed over.
Oh, creative.
And is the buzzing better?
No.
Don't, okay.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Isn't that a song?
She might.
That was really cool.
I
Okay,
should
give us
use-
another 20 minutes, Brian. Hey, do it again.
Yeah, come on. Let's do it again. We'll be rewinding because this show,
Yeah.
of course, it's on Spectrum and Fios, but
I would
also on
recommend
YouTube.
that.
I'll just keep.
I would recommend you to I was to say DNR, DVR the show, and listen to that.
Yeah.
Even just that segment. Tape it.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do, put it on at nighttime. Listen to that before you go to bed. You got to go right to sleep.
Yeah, and she has 2 sets of bowls. One is a very light set. This is a more traditional. These are so powerful. I mean, like when you hit the,
That's the classic.
I could hear the
it's
difference.
the larger bowl.
Oh yeah.
You've seen, the
Yeah.
ultralight. The ultralight are more, they're therapeutic, and they harmonize with
Yes.
each other more. These don't harmonize as much, but They're just more powerful. It
Much
goes right
more.
through you.
Much more
this
strength.
Set. And
Yeah.
really, anyone can play the bowls. You can, like Ken was explaining, we did go in the studio and play. These are classic frosted. My ultralight are also frosted, but you can get bowls infused with gemstones, with crystals.
That's what that lady I told you, she had an alabaster
Amazing.
bowl that was 10 grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
the prices are out of this
I,
world.
I,
They're
I,
fragile.
I told her, I said to her, what? She goes, that bowl looked like a thing for put popcorn in. You know?
No.
No, don't put it in the bowl, no.
Not in the bowl. No,
No.
no. But I mean, really, that was wonderful, huh?
Very
The audience
soothing,
is
very
going,
soothing.
yes, yeah.
I still
So-
hear like vibration when I speak. You know,
Yeah.
I'm reverberate.
Reverberating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes right through the body,
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I loved it.
Well, that
I
was-
absolutely loved it.
That
I
was
feel like
something.
Jello now.
Well, that's how I felt. It would just slide underneath the
Right, I know, I know. But the colors too, what Ken
Yeah,
was
yeah.
saying, because as you hit every chakra, it was like, yeah, there it was, all those beautiful colors. And just
I
like,
noticed with that,
What?
that as I was vibrating, when you're doing a chakra, especially up, I see the 5 minutes already. Anyway,
what, we only have
Okay.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. You can't see the hand.
Oh, This was-
He's a good director.
oh, 5 minutes. Go ahead,
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
fledgling buddy director.
What were you saying?
I was. It was like releasing.
Yeah.
It was releasing stuff, and I even it was like removing things to my esophageal tract, and I was feeling it. I didn't eat anything that was going to do that, but it was just doing it. It was releasing. I feel so much better too.
Wonderful.
Me too. Me too. I just
you're
feel
not
wonderful.
coughing
I'm going to
anymore.
float
I'm not
home
coughing
tonight down the parkway. Okay.
She cured my cough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cough drop in 20 minutes of bowls.
Oh my goodness
being that we have 5 minutes
gracious.
to,
Yeah.
To touch on things.
Go ahead.
Anything else you want?
Yeah. What
anything
else would
to
you
say?
like to add?
If somebody wanted to contact you or come to one of your events,
Well, I can be contacted at my email, which is my name, Joann Reinhardt, and then number 7, that's Gmail.
okay?
And so I'd be more than happy to talk with anyone, and, I can tell you more about where I'll be, and I could go,
You can send, what you can do, you can send us an itinerary of what you're gonna be doing.
Okay.
And then anybody can contact us here or look at our Gmails and pick up the itinerary. We'll have it listed for you.
Absolutely.
And you can attend these things, I'm telling you. There's nothing more uplifting to the spirit than having the bowls being played. I happen to be a major fan of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
I mean, I had a lot of people do a lot of other things, but the bowls, they just, when they shake your body, there's something to it.
It resonates.
Yes. it
That's
does.
the key word, harmony, balance.
Just
That's why you feel so good.
resonates.
So if you
Yeah.
ever want to give it away, take all your negative energy and just get rid of it. Now we have this many.
And anybody can play the bowls. You can go and pick out just one bowl and play that. You don't need 4 or 7 or 2. You really only
Whatever you
need
need,
one.
particularly if you're working on a particular chakra, if you need to cleanse the heart chakra, the crown, the throat, I guess.
My grandchildren play the bowls. They love,
Great.
yeah, not like that,
No, I play
but
the drums.
they're really. No, I'm really serious.
I know
John
that. You've
loved
told me
my
he does that.
my crystal bowl when in my shop, and Ava has a beautiful little Tibetan bowl.
Oh, they're nice to the metal.
Absolutely loves,
Wonderful.
But yeah, I mean that it's just, you're just drawn to it.
All right.
It's amazing the vibration.
Very good.
Okay, so what else did you have to say, Ken?
Ken?
Well, also too, her sessions that she does at the different libraries and all that, they're typically about an hour. So it's a complete meditation, if you will, along with Reiki, and along with she usually does like a little travel through the woods or to the beach, and it's very calming. The people in the audience are laying on mats. Most of them are.
That's
Yeah.
I got 2 minutes. That's what we were told the last time I had on a different show. And she said that she makes them take mats with them because it's so relaxing, you could fall
Yes.
if you're standing.
Right, so
And
she does
She was doing
that.
things at the foot of Mount Shasta. She would take.
Oh, that's a
she would take
special
gr-
place.
She would
Very
take groups
special
there.
place, yeah.
But since we only have 1 minute that my grandson is breaking the, anyway, okay, we have 1 minute, so in that 1 minute, because it could easily go to 3, okay. Brian, do we have 1 or we have 3? We have 1, okay, he's telling the truth. All right. We'd like to thank you all for coming tonight to the show. And our studio guests, our guests at home, our viewership at home, our guest here, Mary and I, on behalf of all of us, we wish you
Yes.
love, we wish you peace, but most of all, we miss you. I couldn't even say it. You
I
said it.
know, because you're like Jello, right? That's
You
me.
see what happened here? I'm
Well,
telling you.
we need to send some holy fire blessings
Okay,
out
so
there,
let's
right?
send that.
Okay.
And forgiveness for everyone.
Many, 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 many bright blessings. Many bright blessings.
And so it is. Good night, everyone. Music
Night.
Maestro.
Good night. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you, Ken.
Oh,
Both of
That
you.
was great.
My pleasure. God, that was nice.
You're a
Wasn't
star
it
now.
nice? Yeah, it was so nice.
love it.
I loved the setup, and it looked really beautiful on camera. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But those are so much more.